Alright, good morning everyone. This is a quick video on my Autopilot experience with the Tesla Model 3. It's quite an early morning. I unfortunately have to go to jury duty, so I'm actually on my way up to San Francisco. They could not find me a close courthouse, so I get to drive pretty far in order to go there, and it is, yeah, I'm not a morning person, so anyways, at least I have Autopilot to deal with the traffic. Traffic's not too bad now. I mean, going at like nice 60-ish miles per hour, but there was some stop and go traffic up ahead. Here you see, like, it wants me to jiggle the wheel to make sure I'm paying attention. Definitely paying attention, even though I'm holding this camera. Anyways, overall, my experiences with Autopilot are pretty good. Definitely have not had any quote-unquote close calls. I mean, there have been several instances where I've aborted, but that's just because I get a little bit worried sometimes when it gets a little bit close to other cars. Because what happens is, with Autopilot, it just tries to keep you in the center of the lane. But sometimes, you know, if you're next to a big rig, or like, you know, if you're on the freeway and you're next to that wall right there, right? You kind of veer actually closer to the edge of your lane rather than in the center, because, you know, you're like, oh crap, I'm kind of worried I'll hit it or something like that. And with Autopilot, it doesn't really care. It just kind of keeps you to the center, and then sometimes you get a little worried that you're gonna, you know, something's gonna happen, you know, like it's not keeping that extra distance. And to be fair, like, that's actually probably the correct way to drive, which is to just stay in the center of the lane. But yeah, that's the only times I've had to abort Autopilot, because I was just a little concerned about that. Also, this wheel jiggling thing is kind of annoying. I mean, I got the car when I had the update, I think it was like 21.9 or something like that, and that was when you only needed to show that you were paying attention every 30 seconds or so. Every minute and a half or so, and now it's like every 30 seconds you have to go and show that you're active. So it gets a little annoying, but I kind of understand, because people have gotten into accidents because they just pretty much ignored Autopilot's warnings and things like that. So you know, they're just trying to keep us safe until the tech gets better, I guess. But yeah, so far the experiences have been quite positive. I set my following distance to about 4 car lengths. However, if the traffic is slower, it is less than that, and it feels pretty good. It feels pretty comfortable. The only thing I would like them to improve a little bit is the acceleration and braking is a little bit rough. Like, sometimes it just accelerates. If let's say this car right ahead of me here changed lanes, or actually there's a car right in front of him, but let's say like those two left the lane, and then, you know, there was quite a bit of distance to cover, it would accelerate super hard. And if they slammed on their brakes, the car would reactively go pretty hard on the brakes too, and then if they accelerated fast again, it would accelerate really fast. It just feels a little bit not smooth, but overall it does its job. As for the automatic lane change, let's see, I think this is it's a carpool lane over here, I think, so I can't actually go in there. Can I? Actually, I don't see carpool lane markings. Okay, so what you can do is you can hit the signal, and then it just automatically changes lanes for you. So that's a very nice feature. And I'm just gonna go back over here. Yep, all automatic. So this works quite well. I've had issues when the car behind, I was trying to go into the left lane, and the car left and behind me was accelerating not that fast, and they were actually quite far away, but the car was still afraid to go into the lane. So it definitely isn't that aggressive. I heard Elon is or I guess not Elon, but Tesla is developing a Mad Max mode. So if so, it'll lane change a little bit more aggressively. But yeah, overall, very big fan of Autopilot. Definitely worth the $5,000. I mean, this is one of the reasons I bought the car, is just so I could, kind of relax a little bit more. I know this is not a very good example of how to use Autopilot. You should not be filming with your phone in the car, but that's what I did. This is a video for you guys. Anyways, is there anything else to say about Autopilot? Not really. Actually, it just works really well, especially on the freeway. It will not stop on the streets, like at red lights and stuff like that, so keep that in mind. That functionality, I believe, is coming later. That might be, I think that's still part of Autopilot, not full self-driving, but yeah, on the freeway, it works pretty flawlessly. Although this is the Bay Area, so, there have been many miles driven on it. But, yeah. Alright, thanks for watching this video. Let me know down in the comments below if you have any questions about Autopilot, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Alright, later.